Most people believe that the moment they start earning more money, something inside their life will finally change. They imagine a point somewhere in the future where things become easier, where money stops being a constant concern, where they can finally relax and feel like they've made it. And so they push, they work harder, they aim for more. Because in their mind, more money equals more relief. But something strange happens along the way. Even as income increases, that feeling never fully arrives. And instead of feeling rich, they just feel normal. The problem begins with expectation. Before you earn more, you build a picture in your mind of what that next level will feel like. You imagine the relief, the freedom, the difference. You tell yourself, when I get there, things will change. But what most people don't realize is this. The moment you get closer to that level, your expectations begin to shift quietly without you noticing. What once felt like a lot of money starts to feel average. What once felt like success starts to feel normal. And so the target moves, not because you failed, but because your mind adjusted. Now imagine someone who used to earn a certain amount and dreamed of doubling it. For years, that number represented success. It represented freedom. It represented arrival. But when they finally reach it, they don't feel what they expected, because by that time, their lifestyle has changed. Their responsibilities have increased. Their standards have risen. So instead of feeling like they've arrived, they feel like they've just reached a new starting point. And this is where the cycle begins. You chase, you reach, you adjust, and then you chase again. As income increases, life expands to match it, not dramatically at first, but gradually. You move to a better place. You spend a little more. You upgrade certain parts of your life, and each upgrade feels justified. You worked for it, you earned it, so it makes sense. But over time, those upgrades become your new normal. And once something becomes normal, it stops feeling like progress. Now imagine two moments. The first moment, when you could barely afford something, and the second moment, when you can afford it easily. At first, the difference feels huge, but after a while, that feeling disappears because your mind adapts. Your lifestyle stabilizes at that level, and suddenly, what once felt like growth just feels like life. This is why someone can earn significantly more than before and still feel like nothing has changed, because internally they have adjusted to the new level. And once you adjust, you start looking for the next increase, the next upgrade, the next version of more. The biggest misunderstanding is this. People think feeling rich comes from earning more, but in reality, it comes from something completely different. It comes from stability, from control, from knowing that your life is not constantly dependent on the next paycheck. It comes from having space, the ability to make decisions without pressure, the ability to step back when needed, the ability to choose instead of react. Now imagine two people again. One earns a high income, but their life is expensive. Their commitments are heavy. Their responsibilities are constant. They must keep going just to maintain everything. The other earns less, but lives below their means, has fewer obligations, has more control, more flexibility, more breathing room. Now ask yourself, who feels richer? Because feeling rich is not just about numbers. It's about how much control you have over your life. And that is something money alone cannot guarantee. Earning more money will change your situation, but it will not automatically change how you feel. Because if your expectations keep rising and your lifestyle keeps expanding, then no amount will ever feel like enough. And maybe that's why so many people never feel rich. Not because they don't earn enough, but because they never define what enough actually means.